Don't hate me for saying this, but some of us are losing our minds over things like book bans and not showing up in rooms where it actually matters. So here's what I did. I went to my local school board meeting by myself. No friends, no backup, not even a comforting cup of coffee. And let me tell you, I used to avoid these meetings because the unhinged commentary I'd have to listen to would literally ruin my entire night. Like full emotional shutdown, just brain noise for hours. So if I was going back, I needed a plan. And luckily, I'd spent much of Banned Books Week thinking about how I wanted to engage in this space. Meanwhile, the efforts to scare teachers and administrators into banning books never stopped. The previous meeting was streamed online, so I was able to watch, take some notes, and put together something so I was ready to read it. I wanted to have a plan specifically so I didn't go up there in front of a mic and say something feral. I focused on shifting the narrative away from fear and onto educational merit, age appropriateness, and trusting trained educators to do their job. I talked about how removing books doesn't protect kids. It removes a parent's ability to decide what their own kids can read. But most of all, I talked about the administrator's responsibility to stay the course and not let the minority make decisions for everyone else. So what was it like? Honestly, unbelievably normal. I found the date on the website, put it in my planner, walked in, wrote my name on a little piece of paper, and sat down, alone, nervous, and jittery, focusing on breathing like I was about to run a 5K instead of just making a 3-minute statement. I was there for almost 2 hours. Budget updates, construction updates, staffing updates, random comments, some supportive, some not. Then I got up, walked to the front of the room, standing in a mic in front of a table with a bunch of people staring at me. I spoke my piece. I was shaking a little. I thanked them for the time and I sat back down. No one threw eggs. No one yelled at me. One board member who some of my comments were directed on knew it and tried to give me condescending eye contact. But honestly, I've worked retail. I've seen worse. When it was over, on my way out, one stranger thanked me. Here's the thing. School boards operate a lot like big corporations. They hate noise, which means if the only ones showing up are the ones that are stoking fear, they win because the board starts self-editing. They start preemptively avoiding diverse books because they don't want drama. So when a single voice of reason shows up, it matters. It tells teachers they're not fighting alone. It reminds board members that people are watching, and it keeps the conversations grounded in actual educational values instead of panic. So no, I don't have dramatic footage or spicy confrontation clips from my night at the school board. What I do have is a reminder that sometimes showing up intentionally, quietly, and consistently still matters. If you want to do something to support access to books, take one step. Support your local public school board. Support your local library. Support your public educators. Make a small donation to a literary org. Whatever it is, big or tiny, do one thing to help keep access to books for someone else. I'm doing my part. I'm just asking you to join me.